Hey everyone, this is Ben and thank you for joining us on this episode of the Semper Gumby channel. Well, in this episode, we're going to be talking about communication, or how I stay connected on the internet, or how do I communicate at my off-grid cabin, or when I'm on the road full-time in dispersed areas. One of the ways that we all stay in touch is with cell phones. But when you're in some remote areas, or even at this property, at my homestead, there's certain areas where I do not get cell service. And, you know, in case of an emergency, I need to get a hold of someone. And what I use when I'm on the road, and especially here at the cabin, to stay connected is my Starlink Mini. I went to the Starlink Mini about a year ago. Originally, I had the big Gen 2, which took up a lot of space in the vehicle. I had a big old carrying case for it, and it was just a lot of wasted space to carry that along. So I eventually purchased a Starlink Mini last December or November, and I've been using it pretty much full time everywhere I go, especially when I'm in these remote areas. Sometimes being in remote areas or certain parts of this homestead, I've got a lot of trees, and where it needs to have a good north-facing direction for your Starlink to work at its most, highest performance, we don't have that opportunity. Fortunately, I do have my Starlink just out of the tree lines where I've got decent connection. But if I'm in the middle of nowhere, or if I want to move my Starlink somewhere else and the cords isn't long enough, here's an option that you might want to consider. This is a portable power mount tripod with a built-in battery. And this is from a company called Parts for Star, right up here, Parts for Star. And before we start the video, I want to thank Parts for Star for sending us the portable power mount for testing and review, so you guys can see what some of your options that you can use. I can tell you right off the bat, this thing is pretty sturdy. It is heavy. It is not a lightweight type mount where you're gonna have to worry about it falling over, because I'll post the specifications here later in the video. Using this portable power mount is super easy. If you look right here, you will see a rubber flap. If you remove it, you will see a USB-C connector right there. And that's where you plug in to charge the unit, or use this as a portable power bank. On the other side, if you remove the flap on that side, you will see the port where you will connect your power cord into right there. And then you use the other end to plug into your Starlink, and you'll be good to go. So for my Starlink Mini, I'm going to have to just use this cylinder cover that mounts on the bottom of the Starlink. So let's go ahead and let's go check out how this mounts. We're going to set it up outside, and then we're going to see what kind of connections we got and how far I can be away and still get a good internet connection. Okay, here is my Starlink Mini. Mine has a nice rubberized cover that I purchased on Amazon just to keep it from getting damaged or dented or anything like that. So I leave this on 24/7. So before we go outside, let's go ahead and test this portable power mount to make sure it supplies power to the Starlink Mini. So let's go ahead and open this up. Now, when you're attaching the Starlink Mini, you're going to have to use this adapter here. And if you look on the adapter, you will see that there are two flat spots here, which will coincide with the two flat spots here. So make sure that is lined up once you get everything connected. So first thing you want to do is you want to run your power cord through the adapter and plug it into the Starlink Mini. Okay, once you got it installed, you go ahead and just put the bracket in, and we're going to go ahead and open up the connection here, or that rubber flap. Once we got it in, there is a little button here in the middle. You're going to press it once until you see these lights come on. I hope you guys can see that. There are 4 lights. And then what's going to do is you'll see the power button here on the Starlink Mini. It'll be blue. So that's telling me that this thing is supplying power to the Starlink Mini. So let's go outside. We'll set it up. We'll align it. And then we'll see what kind of speeds and how long this will last on today while we got the go online and on the internet. All right, man, it is cold outside. So let's go ahead and set this down and let's find true north. The Starlink now is aligned, and let's go ahead and bring up the Starlink app. As you can see, it is showing that it's online, and let's go ahead and align it. As you can see, we do have a little icon here. When it's aligned, it'll glow white. Okay, all right, so see as it glows white there. So now it is aligned, and let's see what kind of we're going to run a speed test and see what kind of speeds we've got. Hopefully we'll get over 200 and about 20 uploads. And man, you can see my breath. It is cold out here. So the app, everything's lined up. We've got the Starlink set right there. So let's go in the house where it's warm, and let's get online. Maybe stream something on YouTube. Whew. Oh, as you can see, I've got a Christmas wreath from my mom. She makes these, and she made a couple for my friends out here. So Mom, if you're watching, I do have the Christmas wreath on the door. Okay, gang, I've got YouTube on. I am streaming with my Starlink Mini using the portable power mount, and it's great. I have no buffering, but as you can see right here, this channel is my new channel. It's called Off Grid Gumby. Now, if you get a chance, go over there, subscribe, like, and comment on that. That really helps it. But that's where I'm going to post all my off-grid type living and builds and gear and everything I need to do here at the homestead. So if you're looking to some off-grid info or thinking about doing some off-grid living, check out that channel, Off Grid Gumby, and I will be able to, maybe I can help you guys with some information or some of my builds that I did here that can help you. So we got everything mounted outside. We've got the portable power mount powering up the Starlink Mini off-grid using that battery. Now it is 10 a.m. and we're going to run that power mount till it's completely exhausted, and let's see if we can get 4 to 6 hours like they said. And I'm going to be streaming the whole way. I'm not going to turn off the TV. We're going to just let it run, and we'll see if it meets that what they say it is. Okay, it is 3:50 p.m. and the portable power mount has one LED left on there. So that's telling me it ran over 5 hours, and it will run close to 6 hours like they say it does. So anyway, the pros and cons of this portable power mount. The cons are you got to find a way to charge it, whether you use solar, a power generator like a power station, or grid power, which shouldn't be a problem, but that's one of the drawbacks. Get with you, and you're not limited to how far you can run a cable to. And you can move it wherever you want. You can adjust it. That's one thing I like about it. And it also serves as a power bank. So if you need emergency power to charge your phone or anything, you can just plug it right into the portable power mount. Now, connection speeds for your Starlink Mini using the portable power mount will vary from location to location. Now, I'm here at the off-grid cabin at my homestead, and I do have a whole bunch of trees in my north-facing direction. So I get speeds anywhere between 150 megabytes per second, and then the uploads are, as long as it's over 20, like right now it's 27. I don't know if you guys can see that. That's a pretty good for where I'm at in the woods. But like I said, it'll vary from location to location. So if you're looking to purchase one of these Starlink Mini Power Stand with integrated tripod, the portable power mount, you can go to Parts 4 Star, right there, Parts 4 Star, and check it out. They do have a lot of other accessories for all the Starlinks, the Mini Gen 2 and the Gen 3 editions. But right now you can pick up the mini mount for about $239. And is the price worth the product? For me, it definitely does, because living here at the homestead on an off-grid cabin, instead of running cables all the way out, I can just set that thing up anywhere on the property, as long as I can find true north, or when I'm camping, or when I'm boondocking or going to these remote areas. I think for me, it's going to be a vital piece of equipment, but check them out. And who knows, you may want to get one for yourself. Anyway, thanks for watching the video. Also, please check out my other channel, Off Grid Gumby, and subscribe to that as well. And you can also become and support the channel by becoming a Patreon member. And we have a lot of members right now, and it's slowly growing, and I couldn't do it with any of those guys. And thank you. We got some giveaways coming from our Patreon members at the beginning of the year. Everything from lithium batteries to fridges to, a whole bunch of stuff. And again, if you got any questions, pop them in the box below. This has been from Off Grid Living here at the homestead. Semper Gumby out.